Hey, want to see your suggestions drawn on a future episode of the Doodle Stream? Join me live every Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/MrHinkleDraws. But while you're here, enjoy this previously recorded live stream. And don't forget, as an artist, I require validation. Hit that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more art from MrHinkleDraws. What's up? What's up, everybody? Does the song kill the sound? That's pretty sad. I'm sorry. I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional. Welcome, everybody. I am super hyped. Super hyped to have you guys. Welcome back to the 100th episode of the Doodle Stream. 100. How on earth am I still here? How am I still doing this? Why are you guys still here? Why are you still watching this happen? Welcome. I'm really happy that you guys are here. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you so much. You don't even know. 1,558 drawings. I have drawn 1,558 doodles on this show. 100 episodes, 300 hours of my life. Nice to see you all. Hello, Little Mango Art. Hello, AZ Blue Author. Hello, Funny Figs. Ho Ho Berry is here. I think I saw L. Farnsworth Colson, I think he said hi, Kevin, earlier. Much earlier. First time chatter from Oster Itai? Oster Itai? I think. Hello. Hi. Welcome.
Hey, listen.
I'm listening. And I appreciate you, Ray, spamming all of the awesome clips, all of it. I can't believe we're here. I really can't. And this, guys, this is just the regular, quote unquote, the regular show.
It's not all fun and games. It's a lot of hard work.
It is. It is a lot of hard work. This is not counting the I believe it's 18 multiplayer episodes that I did where I had a guest artist on with me. That's not counting that. This is not counting the crossover specials I've done with Brian, with Ghost Frickin' Talking. This is not counting the crossover specials I've done Once Upon a Time with Bricksmith. This is just the regular run-of-the-mill Friday show. Just the first time on Twitch. Figured I should dig out my account for this shindig. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you guys that are here so much. It does mean a lot to me. And I mean, I got a lot of stuff to talk about. I hope you guys have a lot of stuff to talk about. We're gonna draw. Don't worry. We're gonna draw. We're gonna do some redemptions. We're doing redemptions today. And hey, thank you. Appreciate that. L. Farnsworth Colson's gifting a tier 1 sub to Nick Land's art. Thanks, buddy. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Apparently a hype train is close. We'll see. And Ray threw he threw a nickel at me. Ray, you threw a nickel at me. You're too kind. Thank you guys. Now, something that's really important. Yeah, thank you, Nick. Congrats on episode 1. Yeah, appreciate it. Really important, guys. Exclamation point giveaway. I'm running a giveaway. I'm giving away 50 doodle stickers. These are the 2-inch by 2-inch doodle stickers. They're waterproof, they're weatherproof, they're UV light resistant, all the good stuff. They're gonna last. They are going to last. 5 5 winners. So I've split that into 5 packs. So there's 5 packs of 10. I really hope you guys enter. There's no cost to enter. It is absolutely free. It's welcome to anybody, no matter where in the world you live. No issues. No issues. These are stickers. I can toss these in an envelope. All right? Don't even need to worry about bubble mailers. Don't need to worry about crazy expensive shipping. Anybody's welcome to enter. I hope you do. It's my way of saying thank you guys for supporting the show for 100 episodes, for 3.5 years, for 1,558 drawings, for well over 300 hours of my life, to be honest. I didn't factor in all the, like, you know... Hey, thanks, Lou. Appreciate that. He took a crisp $1 bill out of his pocket and he folded it into an airplane and he tossed it at me. So, exclamation point giveaway. That's got the link, kevinahinkle.com/giveaway. Also, it's through Viper. Hey, thanks. Another $1. I'm getting hit with dollars. It's through a system called, or a platform called Viper. Oh, never mind. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. John Y is like, 100 episodes. Let's go ahead and give you a challenge right off the bat. I have been challenged. The 60-second challenge. I'm gonna get the Akira motorcycle. Sure. Of course. Of course. Yeah, oh no is right. Oh no is right. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me get this reference image. I'm gonna put this on. We're stopping put on the brakes, everybody. Stop everything. I have 60 seconds to draw this. This is gonna be... I just don't want to let you down. Oh man, and thank you again, Lou. I appreciate the bits. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, Ray, you're gonna have to help me out because you are the mod on duty here. So what's gonna happen, everybody? When you watch my streams, you earn channel points. I call it channel points exposure bucks here because I'm an artist and I work for exposure. So you earn exposure bucks. That's the little Monopoly money you see down there in the chat. If you save up a lot of your exposure bucks, you can challenge me to a 60-second art challenge. It's not easy. I usually embarrass myself. Usually the chat is very entertained. John Y has decided he has waited for this moment, episode 100, to give me a 60-second challenge to draw this bike. So I have a 60-second timer. Ray, when... oh, this is going to be bad. Ray, hey, thanks for the donation. AZ Blue Author, appreciate that. $10 to the computer fund. Bless you, bless you. Thank you very, very much. All right, Ray. Exclamation point 60 when you're ready. I am going to embarrass myself greatly. Oh, man. No, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Sure. Sure. Why not? Why not today? No! I gotta get all the little stickers and stuff. Blue. It's identical. I don't see any difference between this and the reference image. Throwing all these dollar bills. What's up, Arctic Arts? Nice to see you, buddy. They're the same picture. These are the same. Which one is the photo? Which one of these was even the picture I got from Google? You know, if this is another one of those, you gotta appreciate this from a distance. Look, it's identical. It's identical to the reference material. You can't tell the difference. Thank you, John Y. John Y, I appreciate all your support everywhere on Patreon. I appreciate you watching the streams. I appreciate everyone. Those of you guys that have been watching this stream for however many episodes, I really appreciate it. Is there anybody watching here that was here for episode 1? I would be genuinely curious if anybody was here for episode 1. And I'm actually going to show you guys before. So today's a fun episode. We're reminiscing. We're doing all kinds of good stuff. Matt Elder's here. What's up? What's up, Matt? Wow, 200 horses at 12,000. Yeah, exactly. The one with the Getty image. Yeah, clearly that's the reference. Clearly. All right. Oh, and I also, guys, for old time's sake, we're listening to Radio Cutman. DJ Cutman, which was the audio I used for episode like 1 through 20. I was using Radio Cutman. All right, let me show you this, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready for this? This is episode 1. I went back. I resized it because the canvases were completely different, wacky size back then that was like crazy gigantic. It didn't need to be. This is Doodle Stream episode 1. This is the stuff I drew this was 2019. This is January 2019.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
I know. Yeah, talk about quantity versus quality. Look! Arctic Arts, are you still here? Look! 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 All the way back. All the way back in episode 1, man. Our meeting was destined. Clearly, our meeting was destiny. Thank you, AZ. Yes. And so what's funny is I had never used a drawing tablet. I've always been traditional. I worked traditional forever. And so this was the first time I used a drawing tablet. It was the first time it was live. Here's SpongeBob. Somebody asked for SpongeBob, and yeah, I was going quick. I was nervous, a little overwhelmed, but you know, nothing too crazy. Look at this. Here's Goku. What's up, Bubble Levo? Hype indeed. Hype indeed.
Hi, Kevin.
It's the 51st state. Haven't drawn traditional forever, yeah. Look at it. We got a Wonka bar. We got a squirrel. This is clearly a genie. You can see the lamp. See the lamp? Luigi, Mr. Burns, Captain America, Millennium Falcon, Cat Dog, Rocco.
Wow. You did these freehand?
Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Did I spell friends wrong? Did I? I might have. Where is it? F-R-I-E. No, I didn't spell that wrong. I spelled that right. Yeah, Captain Falcon. So, this is Snarky Dog. This was the first time I drew something. So, episode 1, right? Episode 1. And this was the winner. Everybody was clearly smitten with Snarky Dog. I didn't even name it. Chat named this Snarky Dog. We're going to redraw Snarky Dog today. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to redraw. I have gone back through every single canvas across all 100 episodes of this show. And I have found a handful of doodles that I think are either bad. Some of them are bad.
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
It probably is. You're probably right. And then some that I would just really want to redraw. So I don't necessarily think Snarky Dog is bad, but I really want to redraw it. So we're going to start by redrawing Snarky Dog. Okay? So let's go back to this. And also let me shrink the bike. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys being here. This is a huge milestone for me, which is why I've got the giveaway going. I hope you guys all enter the giveaway, exclamation point giveaway. And that's going to be running all week. You have an entire week. And it's got a point system on the platform I'm using, where if you share the contest on like Facebook, or if you share it on Twitter, you earn more points, so you get more chances to win. All right, Snarky Dog, I'm taking you as reference from episode 1.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
That's true. This is true. Oh, I also didn't use reference on episode 1. I used no reference on episode 1 at all. None. Are you guys trying to get the horse command and all this to 100? That might be possible. You might be able to do that in this episode, I bet. Brandon Ellis just redeemed happy accidents. Hello, sir. Bless you for being here. Bless you for being here. Thank you. Thank you. If every person here brings just 2 people and they do the same, we could get the whole United States in this stream. Prove me wrong. All right. So I'm going to look at a reference of an actual fire hydrant. How about we start it with that? And yeah, guys, feel free to ask anything, reminisce, enter the giveaway, use the redeems, do anything you want to do. This is a celebration. This is a celebration, folks. I want you guys to have a good time. I want you to enjoy yourself here. And I appreciate everybody's support over the years. I really can't believe I'm still doing this. I figured I should probably draw it accurately, maybe? Maybe, right? Maybe. Why can't you use the redeems, Matt? You can't use the... Did you run out of exposure bucks? You don't have enough exposure bucks, do you? AZ says, Ray brought me tonight, so we're well on our way to the whole United States. K-Boring Artist here. Hello, hello, hello. Managed to make it to this stream today, so no work, luckily. Nice. Welcome. It's a special episode. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working for you. I promise you, I did not do anything to sabotage you. I wouldn't even know how to do that. I wouldn't even know how to go about doing that. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. I've been looking forward to this. I've had actually a ridiculously busy day. I'm actually very exhausted, but I have been looking forward to this.
Hi, Kevin.
See? Hi, Matt Elder. L Farms with Colson says, what's it like officially becoming the king of all doodles now that you have 100 episodes in? I'm a professional now, aren't I? See, this is where I shouldn't really be using excuses like I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I feel like that's a lie. You know, to be honest, I feel like I shouldn't be able to use that anymore.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
Yes, you got it, Matt Elder. Arctic Art says, I'm just doing some cleaning right now. Well, good. That's the secret, Kevin. You always were a pro. Well, thank you, AZ. Thank you. I appreciate it. You are keeping me amused while I do so. It's gotten messy since I've been deep on the commission grind. Oh, so are you just listening? Ark, did you not see my Canada drawing? If you're just listening, you would not have seen the Canada. I should probably like actually draw this so that it doesn't take me forever. Canada, you say? Nope. Yeah, well, let me know if you... I don't want to disrupt your cleaning. I was showing off the very first episode, some of the drawings from episode 1, and I had a map of the United States and Canada. Canada was loosely drawn. Ray, I appreciate it, Ray. Thank you very much. And Ray also was the first person to donate to my new computer fund. Thank you, Ray. Bless you, sir. Ray has been an inspiration to me for many years. I've told him this. I don't know why he doesn't believe me. Ray was doing the stuff that I wanted to do. If you want to be offended, search it on YouTube. Offended by what? I wonder if Arctic Arts has seen Shawn Michaels' rendition of OK. Oh, okay, gotcha. And now the situation is reversed. It is. Isn't that weird? L. Farms with Colson says, maybe need a first concept sketch of the Weremere. Maybe. Yeah, Ray's always an inspiration. Ray's like, you're doing the stuff I want to do. It's weird how that works out, huh, Ray? It's a little weird how that works out. I've also got some special graphics that I have prepared, but I'm waiting for today's episode to finish because I need to add our new doodles to it, which are the old doodles technically. You understand. All right. You're reading my mind? Oh wait, what happened? Oh, the Weremere. Yeah. Ray decided to be like Kevin Epsilon. As soon as this dog is done, he's gonna have to do it. The Weremere? No! I have a plan for what we're drawing today. Maybe if we have time. That horse command is gonna get to 100, I think. That's kind of... I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. The beauty of this dog is with this simple face, though. I don't necessarily want to break the... a little Animal Crossing, a little KK slider going on here. I feel like he would have black ears. Remember, if anybody has just shown up, I'm doing a giveaway. So don't miss the giveaway. You can win some free stickers. It doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost you nothing. There's going to be 5 winners, and you have a whole week to enter. And I got a show this weekend. I bet he'd get double the money of a weremare. What about if Kevin drew a weremare? Oh, I got it. I see what game we're playing here. All right, I need to move the fire hydrant a little bit. It's obscuring this process. It's on a separate layer though, because something I've learned over 100 episodes is to be better at layers. As Boba Laveau knows, this is a thing us artists causes us great pain. Ray is like, have you been saving up your change, Ray? Thanks, buddy. It's appreciated. You're the best.
Hey, listen.
I am listening. I got horse. Matt, of course you did. Of course Matt got horse 100. Of course, that's actually very appropriate. So, we're going to do... what do I want to say? What am I trying to say? So there's not going to be a stream next week. I know, right? We're doing this big celebration and then there's nothing. But that's because I'm going to be on the road. I'm actually not going to be physically able to do this stream because I will be on the road to New Hampshire at the exact time I would be doing this show. So there will be a break, a 1-week break. I'm sorry. And then the following week, we're going to be back to Patreon submitted themes. Which we've taken a break from that for a while. Navi even wants you to do the weremare. That disrupts my plan. Okay, I will draw... Alright, hold on, let me think about this. I will pause my plans and draw the weremare if we can hit... Because, see, I'm already going to draw the I'm going to draw the weremare in the book. This is going to it's real. It's already going to happen. Have I weremared you? Patron suggestion. No, Ray, it's not. It's once per hour. It's not once per stream. It's only once per hour. So there is a cooldown on the art challenge. So once the hour is up, you can do another. You can do another one. So that's one way you can do it. See, I was gonna say like a financial goal, like maybe for the computer fund, but I don't want to do that because we literally already did that for the Kickstarter campaign. So I don't want to be like, hey, pay twice for the same thing. I don't want to do that. Eyebrow Express, what are you doing here? Eyebrow Express is gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Well, aren't you just the kindest person? Thank you very much. Gifting that sub to John Y, to Gia Bear, K Boring Art, Illuminous, J Freak. Thank you. And Boba LeBeau's throwing money at me too. You guys are awesome. Oh, because we have a hype train now. We have a hype train. You have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes, is what I am told. It is what I am being told about this. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you all for being here. It's kind of a big deal for me. It's kind of a big deal. You guys are awesome. Look at that. And L. Farnsworth Colson gifting 5 tier 1 subs to Rare 7, Candy 77, Farron Mock, Isabel, B-Habs, Little Mango Art. You guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Ray's throwing more pocket change. Ray's been saving his pocket change for today. See, you talk about Weremare and things happen. Is this the power of the Weremare? Why does the Weremare have this ability? It's going to take me 40 minutes just to draw this dog. I feel like this is the easiest one, too. You guys are making too many awesome things happen. Talk about it more and become a very rich man. The power. Arctic Arc subbed with the Prime. Arc, thank you for giving me your Prime. I appreciate that. Prime Rib. Prime Rib from my friend up north. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank all of you. You guys are crazy. I'm the one giving stuff away. You're supposed to enter the giveaway. You're supposed to receive things I'm giving you, not the other way around. Thank you, Ray. Funny Figs throwing 4 more. Why? Because Weremares are awesome, says Matt Elder. Why is not the question. Where is the question? We're Weremare. That's Maple Leaf Prime right there. Yeah, it is. Which is amusingly a meat brand here. Oh, is Maple Leaf Prime? That's great. I really need to finish this and move on to another one. You guys can't watch me draw Snarky Dog for an hour. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. I will not stand for that.
Wow. You did these freehand?
I did.
Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
I did. Thank you, Eyebrow Express. Matt Elder says, one of my favorite moments is your Kickstarter stream dealing with the Weremare, hitting your goal and being so conflicted. I was very conflicted. You don't even know. You don't even know how conflicted. I was very conflicted. I was like, I'm happy, but also not happy, but also happy. All right, let me color this. Let me color this. Yeah, for those of you guys that have been around, like, honestly, I would love to hear about, you know, your experiences from the streams. There's been 100 of them. What are some of your favorite drawings, if you have any? Your favorite moments? Reminisce. This is about reminiscing. When I think about it, kind of sounds like a Canadian Transformer. It's like a Hobbit birthday. You give a few things away, we give you more away. I guess so. We can watch you do that, but you might not want to. Why? Watching me struggle to draw one thing is what we do in my stream. That's my thing. Dog be looking like a quest giver in a Layton game? Yeah, probably. Yeah, the collab was fun. I just want to reminisce about the Weremare. Okay, all right. Okay. It is real. I promise you guys, it's gonna happen. You guys did the right thing by making sure the author was here. It's like, well, now it's really gonna happen. Now it's for reals. So, I kind of don't want to necessarily leave the dog white like it was before. I'm going to do some kind of like light shading here. Some brown paws. And then brown ears and a brown tail. Eyebrow Express is gifting another tier 1 sub to Colors Melting. Thank you again. Matt Elder says, another favorite moment was you talking about something for 5 minutes and then Jeff deadpan asking you about what you just... Yeah, that was a great one. Oh, man, I forgot about that. That was a special moment, though, Lou. In all honesty, it was. After this stream, I might just do a Weremare spin-off book. Hype Train again. Look at that. A level 3 Hype Train? Oh, my goodness. This has never occurred. I don't even know how to process. You guys are being incredibly generous today. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. I feel bad that I've been spending so long on this one simple drawing. Okay, that's enough. That's enough, Snarky Dog. That's enough. Let's get rid of it. This emote is extremely exciting. The Earl Sinclair. Let's see. Ray says, I think raiding the Eyebrow Express was a top tier experience. It was. That was one of the best raids ever that we've done. And we've done some good raids. We have found some really incredible artists on Twitch, and that is probably the best raid to date, probably. It was definitely the funniest. Well, it was a heartfelt raid. We remember the one time we raided that person and then their stream died, like within a second. And they were like commented like, oh no, I just got raided and my stream died. It's like, well, it's alright. It's alright, see you later. Something's over here. I don't know. Go away. Whatever. Alright. Snarky Dog 2022. That was just sad. Oh, man. Oh, the three-way superhero week. That was a great one. Where all three of us were streaming. That was awesome. Rare 7 Candy 77 thanking Lou for the sub. Awesome. All right. I don't need that. Okay, so I need to pick the next one. So you guys have some options. Whoever types it first in the chat. All right. So you can type either 22, 11, 16. Type whatever's the first number I see someone type. 22, 11, 16. Which one is the next one we're going to do? $16 it is. 16 it is. Alright, so our next one that we're going to fix from episode 16 Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie. Look how great this was. I gave this was my gift to a viewer for their wonderful attention in my stream. They wanted Gruntilda from Banjo-Kazooie, and I gave them this. This is what I gave them. I should have been ashamed of myself. Yeah, at this rate, it will be 37 hours. I know, I'm sorry. I'm going really slow. There's a lot of great, awesome stuff happening. It's distracting me. That's what's distracting me. All right, Grunty. We're going to do a better Grunty. Sue's stream was great. Yep. That promo picture that Ray did was awesome. Ray did like a special promo art for the 3 streaming superhero week. That was great. We all did we all do Marvel? I think we all did Marvel, right? And then I did a DC one later because I felt bad that I had a Marvel stream and not a DC stream. Rare Candy's enjoying them Earl Sinclairs. Can I find the same reference image? I wonder. I think I can, actually. All right. Favorite is definitely you figuring out the silhouette was a horse. That was a good one. That's not a Doodle stream memory. That's just... That was a... What was I doing? Was I testing out Twitch? Do you remember why I was streaming? I think I was testing out the new tablet, maybe? I honestly don't remember what I was doing. That was an awesome moment, though. Gruntilda has like a jalapeno head. It's just a giant jalapeno. Yeah, I think I was testing something. Lou says, Kevin, I have to go get ready for dinner. But congratulations once more on such a special accomplishment. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you being here and all your awesome generosity. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Enjoy dinner. I will see you around. It's so interesting looking at these old renders because they're like not great, but like I feel like I remember them being a lot crispier than they are. Because I look at them like, oh, that's not that great. But in my head, I'm like, oh, those old Nintendo 64 renders were like nice. Maybe not. Maybe they weren't. We definitely got to get like the squint going. That was critical. That was critical. Boba Laveau says, okay, back off mute. Has he agreed to redraw Tony? No, because it's not a bad drawing. The other fave was you trying to deal with defining what a robot was. Yes. Exclamation point robot. The philosophical debate on... Yeah, people were raking me over the coals on that one. I was like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why is this a thing? Why is this happening to me? She doesn't have many teeth. Grunty, you don't have many teeth, Grunty. He's too scared to try. I'm too much of a coward. And we are listening to Radio Cutman from DJ Cutman, which is very reminiscent. This is what I used to use when I was streaming, when I started streaming, was DJ Cutman's audio. Because he was like, oh, it's streamer friendly, and I didn't know anything. It was fine for my purposes. But then I kind of got a little bored of it because I felt like even though it was a full playlist, it kind of got very repetitious. And so I was like, kind of over it. It seemed like a good opportunity, though, to bring it back. Isn't this RDJ? Oh, boy. Remember...
That's dandy. Ho ho, that's rich, I'll say. Now,
how about some colors, stupid? Don't forget to enter the giveaway. If you guys are here and you have not entered the giveaway, I have a giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. Don't miss the opportunity to win some free stickers. You don't have to do anything. Well, you have to enter, but you don't have to buy anything or do anything difficult. Thank you, Bubble Vote. Yeah, and I hope everybody is doing awesome today. Today has been incredibly busy for me. Honestly, very tiring. Because I have a show that I am going to, which I'm excited about, in Rhode Island. I'll be driving there tomorrow morning, early. So I had to do all of my normal weekend chores today. So I woke up, got my son on the bus, immediately started mowing the lawn while we were outside waiting for the bus to show up. And then laundry, grocery shopping for the week. I had to get all that stuff done because I'm not going to get a chance to do it over the weekend. And the options are either do it now or do it as soon as you get home or Monday, and I am not about that. I'd rather increase my workload on the front end than when I get back from a show. Nah, I'm okay. Ark says nice. Oh wait, is the giveaway open to people outside? Yeah, anybody. Anybody, Matt. Matt, I don't know why you don't think I take care of you, Matt. I take care of all my patrons and folks, no matter where in the world they live. Everybody gets the same treatment. Always has. Always has. Doesn't matter where you live. What is this precious... Wait, what is this giveaway doing with my... hey, thanks for everyone, media. Hello. There are terms and conditions. What are you doing with my precious information? Nothing. I'm not doing anything with it. Literally, I'm not doing anything. I'm just using it for the giveaway, and then that's the end of it. Just worry not. Oster, there's a button for them at least, but it goes to a blank pop-up. Oh, does it really? I just like copied and pasted from their like sweepstakes. What is it, like template? Did I mention how much of a professional I am? I have used them before though. I've used them before in the past. Many moons ago. Many moons ago. And it was the same account. And it worked really well last time. So it's like, yeah, we'll use them again. Alright, let's color this. No, you get no information. Well, if you are genuinely concerned, obviously you don't have to enter. No obligation. I just wanted to do something nice for people. Alright, we got green. I still got to put some stuff together for a con. Yeah, you do. I might go the sticker route because it is faster. My fancy pieces take too long. Yeah. By entering this giveaway, you hereby swear allegiance to the dark forces of the underworld and hereby promise to begin the subterfuge of the world's government. Yeah, that's in the terms. Now you're getting it. It sounds like you're a pro at this con thing. Well, cons, yes. Yes, I'm a pro. Which just means I do them way too much. I think I've done enough that I could probably safely say. I've had lots of help though. Ray has helped me quite a bit. He's done this longer than I have. Let's see. Are you excited for this weekend's event? I am. I am excited for this weekend. So there's some things that are new. So this weekend is my first time ever doing a show outside. So I've never done a show outside before. So that's uncharted waters. I'm being provided with a tent, which is awesome. Otherwise, I would not have been able to do it, to be honest. So I'm being provided with a tent by the venue. But I'm trying to anticipate what are some of the issues that may occur. So like wind, right? So I'm taking some like glass panes that I have that are like smaller, like picture frame size. to lay down on top of some of the originals that I'll have out on the table, which is what I always do, just so they don't blow off. And also the tent size is pretty large, because I'm you know, used to like a 6x8, 6x9 table, and obviously I still need to get there and check it out, but I'm fairly certain it'll be like a 10x10 tent, which is what it normally is. Yeah, I don't know. I'll find out. I'll find out tomorrow. But so I'm taking all of my booth or all my table setup, and you know, I remember I made a second setup so that I could operate 2 booths at the same time. I'm taking both sets, so I have literally double of everything if I need to like space out. I'm doing everything I can to be as prepared as I can. So we'll see. I'm feeling good, but I won't know until I'm actually there and doing it. Thank you, Matt. I can't believe that. What did that horse counter start on? Like, what was the... Do you guys remember what it started at today? Before you drove it to its 100 plus. In the 70s? Yeah. Still needs work. What still needs work? That counter? Driving that counter up or what? Ray, are you still at work right now? I don't ever remember. Do you work at home or do you go somewhere? My sincerest apologies for not knowing. Bad friend. Oh, the hands counter, yeah. The hands one doesn't come up as often as, like, horse comes up quite a bit. Alright, this is like a... Yeah, like a very dark red. I'm looking at the render. That wonderful render I mentioned. And, like, the rim lighting on Gruntilda's black outfit is like a very dark red. And yeah, thank you everybody for your generosity today. That was, I wasn't really expecting that. It's awesome. It's awesome. It is greatly appreciated. I appreciate the bits and the subs and the donation I got for the computer fund, which is very important. Trying to get a new computer. This one's, it's getting tired. It's getting tired. Sometimes it causes much more issues than other times. Mostly streaming issues. Alright, there's our redeemed Gruntilda. And get rid of this old one. And then I'm going to give you guys another couple numbers and somebody can pick the next redeem. The next Doodle redemption.
Hold it right there, Doodle. Any last words?
Yep. Any last words? And gone. Thank you, Ray.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
All right, I'm gonna throw these away so I don't get confused here. All right, so your next options, are you ready? You can choose either 7, 11, or 63. Whoever's the first person to write one of those numbers. 7, 11, or 63. 63. Oh man. All right. I hate this one so much. I hate it so much. I hate this one so much. This is Wonder Woman. If you were to believe. If you were to believe that this is Wonder Woman. I thought it was Wonder Woman.
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
No. No, it's not. No, it is not. Yes, Matt, I've been informed. I did a copy and paste of their I don't know. It's not anything seedy, I promise you. But yes, if you are very uncomfortable entering the giveaway, then just don't. But I promise it's nothing seedy. So this is a drawing I did of Wonder Woman. It's not good. It's not good. It fell apart. It fell apart. I would really like to redo this. Yeah, it was uncomfortable, but where Mare entered.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
I know. I hate it. I hate this one so much. I do. And it was one of the last ones I did on that episode. It was like the end of the episode, and I'm like, man, did I drop the ball on this episode? Okay, we're gonna try again. Likenesses are hard, though, guys. Likenesses are hard. Likenesses are hard. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can... Can I fix this? Can I bring it together? He's gonna email you at midnight asking for your grandma's apple pie recipe. That's it. That's the terms and conditions. AZ says, Kevin, I'd give you all my info if you asked. Would you like it to hurt, Kevin? Did Gal Gadot fall out of an ugly tree? Yeah, perhaps. That's why I'm trying to fix it. All right. I knew when I started going, I was like, oh, I know one that's going to absolutely go on that one. I know one that's absolutely going to go on the redemption. So I'm using that same reference again, which is one of the movie stills. It is supposed to be Gal. It is supposed to be Gal. I can confirm. It is supposed to be Gal. Doesn't mean it is. It's just supposed to be. The goal is to be better than the first one. That's the goal. Oh, you can't see. Looking for like a 40-something to redo that Gummy Princess Peach. I did think it was weird how you wanted my social security number and mother's maiden name to enter. It was a little odd, but Ray was like, it's got to be for a good reason. I appreciate the confidence, Ray. So, as per usual, I'm going to do all the easy bits first because that's how I play this game. I save the stuff that's really difficult for the end, and then it falls apart. That's how it goes. Oh, hey, 63 hands for Sketch 63. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, but you know what's interesting about the gummy? So I didn't... All of this stuff, all the celebration and all the data and the numbers and the redemption, all of this stuff is from like the regular run-of-the-mill Doodle stream show. So it doesn't factor in any of the multiplayer episodes, the ones that I had other artists on with me. It doesn't factor in any of the crossover specials on Brian's channel or Ghost Frickin' Talkin's channel or Bricksmith's channel or any of the specials I've done over the years. Those are not in the they're not in the mix, because then technically I would have passed episode 100 a long time ago. I was more concerned about wanting the exact value of a specific string of my DNA. Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You can trust me. I'm telling you right now, you can trust me, all right? So one of the things I need to make sure I do this time is when I get to the actual face, we need to make sure we're on separate layers, because I want to be able to erase if I need to erase. Something like this. Trying to kind of map out the overall shape of the hair real quick. It's actually, the other thing too is I have this angled a little more than it needs to be, really, which I think I did the same thing last time too. Who is that laughing at? Oh, probably a child of some kind. Yeah, as per usual, I'm at home. If you can hear any crazy loud anything, there is zero insulation between the basement and upstairs. Literally nothing. It is hardwood floors and then upstairs. Drawing hair is hard. Look at this. Okay, look at this. This is kind of wild. I just did this looking at the reference. Look at this. I wasn't looking at my older drawing. I was looking at the reference image. Is that Wonder Woman turning into a werewolf? It might be. That's kind of weird though, isn't it? That's a little wild. Trying to get all the curls and stuff, it's like hard. This is hard. We are who we are. Indeed, Ray. Indeed. Indeed, my dear Raymond. Drawing hands is very hard. The reference image had the same curl as the last time. It's just interesting, like the way I did the exact same. It was just exactly the same. It was weird. Now I'm trying to be a little lazy here. This should be... Okay. I think. Thank you guys for driving up the counters. Is that the last one that we need to get to 100? And then they're all at 100, right? Or there's a counter on robots too, isn't there? Don't I have that set up as a counter? Or no, there's not a counter on that one. It just says something. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. All right, let's do another layer. I don't want to mess this up. Again. No, okay, there's not. That's what I thought. I thought for a second there was a counter, but there is not for robots. I think I know this. What is this? Is this Chrono Trigger? Chrono Cross something? I really want to know what made you feel the need to add the extra forehead in the original sketch. Don't worry about it. Stop making fun of me. Stop making fun of me. I was talking about you, Ray. Who was I talking to you? Oh, so I did a thing with Ben Barber about this weekend. We were talking about. I shared it on Facebook. We were talking about like my work as a freelance artist and just kind of everything really, and what to. No, I already don't like this. And what to expect. And I was mentioning you, Ray, about how other artists attack me relentlessly. Sidehead. All bad, I'm sure. Oh, you know it, man. No, I was talking about how I get more nervous when other artists are watching me than when just the regular loving fans are watching me. I was like, let me tell you about this guy. Let me tell you about this person. And I was talking, Ray, about that time where you were on stream with me, and what happened? Like the number of times that you'll call me out on like a random line placement, but I'm literally in the process of deleting it, right? Like I'm turning the pin over to erase it, and you're like, "Oh, that was a bad line." It's like I'm aware. I'm aware, Ray. My other memory is asking, why am I even here? And Bricks O'Brien booting me from the stream. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a really good one, actually. Ark, how's the cleaning going? Did you finish? Okay, I think I need to... I really don't want to mess this one up again. I hate this one so much that I don't want to mess it up again. Can I steal the pupil? Sure I can. Of course I can. Of course I can. I gotta, I only do it because I know you can do better. Thank you. I got a decent little bit clean. Taking a breather, nice. Okay, I'm not absolutely hating this so far. Don't worry, we have opportunities to ruin this, and I don't want to. That's the whole point of this, is to not do that. The whole point of this is to not do that. All right. On episode 200, Kevin redraws Wonder Woman Wearmare. Oh, man. Ray's lurking. Appreciate you, Ray. There's a lot of pressure on this one, let me tell you. I think this one is what I consider to be the hardest one to redraw. Let me look. Yeah. So after this one, it's like smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. Did I do it? Did I fix it? Is it fixed? Would you guys consider this fixed? I think I fixed it. I think I'm considering this fixed now. I still have to color it, obviously, but I think it's fixed. We're gonna delete the other one and act as though I never drew it. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. See, Nick doesn't make fun of me. See, Nick doesn't make fun of me. Nick doesn't make fun of me. Or he's just not comfortable yet enough to make fun of me. That's it. He just hasn't reached that point yet. I would never. It does need color. It does need color. We're going to color that. All right. I'm going to steal the colors right from that old one. They don't always look good, all right? Sometimes the pressures of live streaming and drawing in front of a live audience is too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. I try to do good stuff. There is another one that I'm looking forward to redrawing. It's actually not a person. It's actually an object, but I've also really hated that one. I'm like, man, I need to redraw this one. I hate it. I hate it so much. I think it looks so bad. $82 times for hands. You guys are on a crusade, and I love it. Did you check out your awesome con placement? I have not. To be honest, most of the time, I don't even bother with it until I get there. Most of the time. Because I'm like, I'm somewhere. I'm in the room. Because it doesn't make too much of a difference for me. I gotta make sure I'm, I feel better when I get like the email going, oh, yep, I'm here. They've acknowledged that I'm at this show. But sometimes I check when people ask. They're like, oh, I don't really. Yeah. All right, table sold. What table sold? You sold a table? You selling tables, Ray? I thought you sold airplanes. It stresses me out every time I look, so I probably shouldn't. Does it? Yeah, don't look. Don't look, man. Why do you need to look? As long as you know that they got you in there, like you have the email, you know you're going to be there. There's not like there's anything you can really do about it, Even if you see something you're not keen on, it's like, well, you can't really do anything about it. At least not until you're there. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're selling a bunch of our furniture as we move. Oh, are you doing a yard sale right now, Ray? Is this a live Funny Figs yard sale? Is that what I'm experiencing? I'll take it for $2.95. Nice. The table. Have you ever, Nick Lands, have you ever done an event outside? I'm doing my first outside event this weekend, but they are providing me with a tent because I don't have a tent. That's a major factor as to why I would not do an outside event, because I have nowhere to, I would be too afraid of all my stuff going away. And that's also been a genuine concern, is that all my stuff will just blow away in the wind. But it was too good of a deal. I couldn't pass it up. Ray, I'm pretty sure you've done outside stuff. I think I've seen your stuff, photos of your stuff outside before. Have I ever done an event outside? He says. Half my events were. That's what I thought. My tent got destroyed once at a hot air balloon. Man. I mean, I was talking to both of you, but yes. Oops. Whoopsies. Oh, whoopsies. I have not, but I'd like to. I would need to buy stuff for the whole new... Yeah, exactly. Ray says the one in Arkansas mountains was the hottest one I've ever did. Yeah, this one is... The one I'm doing is on literally on the beach. Right next to the beach in Rhode Island. I am honestly looking forward to it. I don't know really what to expect, but I am looking forward to it. We shall see. It's a lot better. It's not necessarily Gal, right? It's not necessarily the likeness, as per always, is not necessarily there, but it's a lot better. It's like more like a random comic book depiction of Wonder Woman. Not that that's a bad thing. I guess I should also let me do the strap that's like across her shoulder too, just to match the my older sketch a little bit more. Just one last little thing here, and then we'll do another one. There we go. Isn't the beach like half of Rhode Island? Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. Oster, I almost got landed on by a balloon while sleeping at a balloon festival in Jersey a few years. That's not good. Sudden storm caused sudden landings. Wow. There's a market in Boston every week that does something from end of spring to fall that I might consider next year. Nice. Is that RDJ and drag? Matt Elder. You... Come on. Are you saying this is bad? Matt Elder. Matt Elder. Matthew. Matthew Elder. Matt Elder.
Jack, I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
This isn't bad. Look at this. That's bad. Okay. All right, say goodbye. Say goodbye to the old Wonder Woman. Gone forever. Gone forever. Deleted. Deleted from the Jedi archives. Nah, it's just RDJ as Wonder Woman. It's when people are annoyed with me, they use my full name. Exactly, Matthew. That's exactly it. It's like when Ray gets the Raymond, and you know he done messed up. He done messed up is what happened. He done messed up. Okay, you guys ready to help me pick the next one? Goodbye. Did you just erase the wrong one? Get out of here. It's, let's see. Just like Camino. All right, let me delete this. All right, here's your next options. Either 11 or 5 or 61. 61, 5, or 11. Whoever's first. 37. That was not one of them I said. I didn't say that number. I didn't say 69 either. You guys just randomly say numbers. Thank you, Steve. What's up? Subscribe with Prime. Thank you for that Prime rib. It's going great, Steve. We've had like a level 3 hype train. I got a donation for the computer fund. We've redrawn 3. We fixed 3 doodles from Doodle history. And now everybody's spouting off random numbers and not paying attention. Alright, I'm going to pick it. You guys are not playing the game right, so I'll just pick it myself. I'll just do it myself. 5, 63. Everyone's just saying random numbers. This is important. Our challenge for Robert Downey Jr. or Weir Mayor. Alright, I'm going to do... Oh yeah, 5 is a real... You're right. 5 is a real one. I'm sorry. Alright, we'll do 5. 5 is next. See what happens. You guys play around too much. Here's episode 5. This is Frodo. This is Frodo Baggins. This is Frodo Baggins from Lord of the Rings. From episode 5. I got your new doodle stickers today. Nice. I am disappointed you did not print my anime girl request. Everyone loves anime girls.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
It's Frodo Baggins. Look at that square jaw. Episode 5. Oh, actually, never mind. Actually, never mind. So Ray has decided to save. He is patient. Ray is a patient person. And he wants me to draw the weremare in 60 seconds, but I've never even drawn the weremare. I don't even know what it looks like. That redeem makes me laugh. I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh my, I don't even know how to, okay. I can't give you guys a reference image because I've never drawn this before. A werewolf? No, I'm gonna look up, I need a horse reference or a wolf reference. I don't even know! Alright. This is awesome. Alright. I have exactly 60 seconds to draw a zombie horse. A normal horse with zombie teeth. Alright, Ray. You're the mod in the chat. Exclamation point 60 to start this. This is going to be bad. This is going to be terrible. This is going to be terrible. I'm waiting. I'm on the edge of my seat. Everybody's on the edge of their seats. This is difficult. I don't know. I'm trying to character design at the same time in 60 seconds. It's got a body. I need to do some colors. Great. black. No, wait.
It's probably the best drawing I've ever done.
Steve, that was well placed. Can I get a fail horn? Can I get a Price is Right fail horn?
Wow. You did these freehand?
Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
No, don't be proud of that. Don't be proud of this. Ray, don't be proud. Give me the fail horn. This deserves a fail. This is awful. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
Matt Elder loves it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, great. Goodness gracious.
You're making us a little bit uncomfortable.
A little bit.
Relax, big guy. He's just doing this.
He's
for his
just
art.
doing
Right,
this
Homer?
for his art.
Yeah. Art.
Thank you for the redeem, Ray. I hope it was worth all the channel points. All the exposure bucks. It looks like an enemy from Super Mario World jumping out of lava. Yeah. Alright, I promise you when I do the real thing, I will use that color scheme and the red eyes. Okay? I promise you that those will get used in the real book illustration. Hey, thanks, Steve. Steve donated 10 bucks to the computer fund. I appreciate that a lot, Steve. And I know you already support me on Patreon and you already place orders. So you are a true hero. You're a hero, Steve. I want you to know you're a hero. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Frodo Baggins, ladies and gentlemen. Can it get any worse? Can it get any worse? It can. It can get worse. Let's redeem Frodo Baggins, shall we? Let's redeem. Also, if anybody new has joined in, exclamation point giveaway. I am doing a giveaway. You can win some free stickers. Now, apparently I forgot the terms and conditions, but I promise you it is not shady. It's not shady. It's just a service that I have used before, and it's been no issues. Let's see if I can find that reference image. Steve says, if you are getting a desktop and want help building one, let me know. GPU prices are finally dropping because crypto is crashing like the joke it is. That deserves a fail horn. Can I get a fail horn, please? Nobody wants to give me the fail horn. It's in the sound alerts. You can play the Price is Right fail horn. Am I gonna have to make this up? Did I make it up the first time? I think I did make it up. Alright. That's not how that works. Exclamation point fail horn. There you go. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Steve. Steve knows. Steve knew the assignment. Okay. So yeah, I think I did actually kind of make this up. This one might take me a little bit, folks. I know. I'm sorry. Because we got a full body character here. Which... It's showing me a lot of Bilbo Baggins for some reason. We were also, so Steve, we were also able to get the horse counter past 100, and the I think we're working on the hands counter now, up to that 100. In celebration of episode 100, of course. Yeah, see you later, AZ Blue. Thanks for being here. Here's to another 100 streams. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate all your support. All the things, greatly appreciated. Also, thank you for your ongoing support over on Patreon. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. It makes a big difference. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for your efforts in trying to get that counter up, too. How's it going today, Steve? How are things? It is going, you say. I see. That good, huh? Thing that's difficult about characters in fantasy attire, which of course is awesome because I'll be doing a fantasy comic, so yay me, is all the crazy layers of like clothing. It's like a jacket on top of a vest on top of an undershirt with a cloak on top of that, and it's just like, oh goodness gracious. And is nobody gonna give me a full outfit of Frodo anywhere? Okay, there we go. Finally got hands to 100 from like 43. Nice. Look at that. Congratulations. I'm counting down the days until my career ends. It's been fun, but I'm donezo. Yep. Are you familiar with Elden? Oh, yes. I'm familiar of it. Are all the outfits like ridiculous, Ray? I'm assuming. Oh man, how many? There's so many layers. How many layers does he have? The character designs are like layers times 1,000. Man. See? See? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I like just made this up, which is cool. Because it's definitely not... I can't find any reference that looks like it. See if I can do the hair here real quick. So layers like an onion ring. Yes. It's like a bloomin' onion. It's so funny because I remember some of these songs from when I used it before as my streaming soundtrack. And it's still the same. This is why I was like, yeah, I'm done with this. Because there wasn't a lot of variety. It kind of just repeats the same stuff. It gets to a point and it's like, yeah, I've heard this. XB Walker 1? Oh, there we go. I was like, that seems very familiar. Way to go, Mr. Hinkle. This is Brandon Berryhill, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. We've had a wonderful... wonderful? Yeah, wonderful. We've had a wonderful time so far. We're fixing older doodles that are bad. That's a Frodo that I drew for somebody back in episode 5. So I'm redrawing it. So we've been redrawing older ones, redeeming them, deleting the bad ones from existence. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of my Authocracy friends hanging by today. You guys are super awesome. Nothing wrong with old Frodo. He looks like Roblox. You know what? And somebody said he looked like Minecraft Frodo. There's definitely been some improvements over the years. I hope you are well this evening. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. J Freak, congrats on episode 100. Hello. Thank you. They just want to know why you're not drawing grasslands. They're just checking in on me. What is he doing? J Freak, you got a gifted sub earlier. I don't know if you were lurking or if you saw that. I'm trying to remember. Maybe it was Eyebrow Express? But there was a bunch of gifting going on in the beginning, which was super awesome. But thank you very much. Appreciate the congratulations. Luckily, you can pretend this one's for the book. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. We're just building our case to present to HR. Nice. It's Ellis. Brandon Ellis isn't it? He's HR. He would be HR. Then it won't make any difference. The battle's already lost. Alright, I'm gonna do a separate layer for this face, because that's where I mess it up. That's always where I mess it up, so Let's try not to mess it up. I just saw the notification. Thanks, sir, for whoever gifted it. Yes, he has that HR deadpan delivery. Yes, he does. Yes, that he does. Let's see. I think it needs to be a little bigger. Tilt it a little bit. Elijah Wood's kind of got some bags under his eyes a little bit. I think I like slightly worried eyebrows. Panda! What's up, Panda? Happy 100th stream. Thank you. Nice to see you. You need a panda alarm. I think you told me that last time, right? Not that it makes it any less valid. I need to move this a little bit. Eyebrow Express. I snap back the moment you say eyebrows. Did you? Nice. You always need a panda alarm. Always. Always. Swert Mastra. What's up, Swert? It's been quite a while. How are you, buddy? Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate that. How you been? It's been quite a while, man. Having fun there, Kevin. Wait, the head is not square. I know. I've already messed it up. Ah, thanks for the follow there, Brandon. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. As per usual, my likenesses are like, they're kind of there, and they're also kind of not. I was trying to remember, Eyebrows, if you were the one that had gifted J-Freak the sub earlier. It was either you or Lou, or there was a couple other folks that were tossing subs everywhere. It was madness. It was a tornado of generosity. Yeah, and I hope you are feeling good today, Eyebrow Express. I hope you're feeling better. I've just been busy with pretty much everything as per usual, says Swert. Gotcha. Emotionally doing great. Physically, not so much. That is to be expected. That's a shame. That's a shame. Makes me sad. Okay, we just need to do the lower half, the Hobbit feet, classic Hobbit feet. I can't remember. It's all right. It's all good. This is kind of awesome, to be honest, going through and looking at all these, like, redrawing these from before. I think this was the good call to do. It's kind of just crazy looking back and looking at them next to each other like this. At least for me. I don't know. Maybe it's not as entertaining for you guys as I'm thinking it is. I think I need to move this up. I'm gonna have to shrink the whole thing in a second. Panda says I'm always entertaining. Thank you very much, Panda. Panda's also my best TikTok fan. Always commenting. I appreciate it, because that is the platform that I am admittedly the weakest on. I'm trying to get better, trying to put more stuff up more often. My thing is, I'm trying to change my approach. My approach has been forever, make content for all the other socials first, and then try to repurpose it for TikTok, and that doesn't work. It doesn't really work well. So I have to kind of have a TikTok first mindset, which sounds crazy, but so try to kind of get my content there, or at least think about it there first before I start adapting it for other platforms. That's how it has to be. That's just how it has to be. Let me see. Kevin, are you going to Rhode Island tomorrow? I am. I am going in the morning. I'm going to drive out. What time am I going to drive out? I think this foot is awful. Exclamation point foot. I do not have a foot command. Yeah, I'm driving out in the morning. Yeah, it takes a bit extra to edit stuff. Yeah, it's just a totally different animal. Look at the skin tone that I chose for old Frodo too. It's like not like a real skin tone. It's like a dead skin tone. It's like wood. It's a long time ago. If anybody is just now popping in, I do have a giveaway. Running exclamation point giveaway if you'd like to enter. There's no obligation to do so, and there's no cost to do so. But you can get yourself some free stickers. I'm going to draw 5 random winners in a week. So you have a week. Now that's interesting. I hate when that happens. When I leave some bits of white somehow and then I can't. Yeah. Irritating. Thanks, Bree. Swert says, I don't even want to try and do that. I just edit Twitch compilations for my friends now. Well, that's nice. And eventually I'll get back to a podcast. Yeah. It's tough for me because, I mean, this is my job. So it's like I have to think on this stuff, and I have to be pushing to get more eyes on my work, more orders in the shop, all those things. Kind of a big deal. It kind of puts food on the table. Believe me, it's not on my list of favorite things to do. It's like, how do I make more content? Let me see. And thank you, Panda. Appreciate you guys throwing the... putting the command in the chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's valid. But I do get paid for those videos. Good. I'm glad. Then I'm glad to hear that. You know, you're putting the work into it, you know? And, I mean, there is something to be said for just passion projects and stuff for fun. But it's like, things change when it's like you rely on it. Then you've got people relying on you. It's like, okay, then it's a little different. Hey, thanks for the follow. Rhino Ed? I think so, right? Rhinor Ed? Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to episode 100 of this. So normally this is a lot more interactive. I take requests and I draw them. But for the celebration for today, I am redrawing some of the ones that I think are not good from the history of this program. So this Frodo here, the drawing here on the right, this one is the one I drew for somebody back in episode 5 in 2019, very long time ago. And I'm redeeming myself. The thing that I was actually very happy with, though, is that the drawings overall definitely have gotten better. And so I actually struggled quite a bit trying to find drawings I wasn't very happy with from like 2021, 2022. Like, I was like, nah, I'm not really seeing anything. So I did have to go back to the first and second year. I think that's where all of these are from first and second year. I left. Look at this. Ah. Can I just switch this to multiply? There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. I think if you called it Minecraft Frodo, we'd be okay. It's Minecraft Frodo. All right, then he's got an orangish brown shirt underneath that. I'm hoping I can finish all these ones that I pulled out. That was my hope. Within the normal stream time, but I don't know. We'll see. I was kind of prepared to go a little over if need be. Also, I wasn't expecting to have all the awesomeness happen at the very beginning. That made me work on Snarky Dog for like an hour. That was very awesome, by the way. It was just not foreseen. And yes, thank you all for being here and celebrating with me. It means a lot to me. This has been a lot of my life has gone into this. 3.5 years. 1,600 drawings that I've done for other people. And 100 episodes. Bringing us to this moment. And I do have every single episode on my YouTube channel if you want to see them for any reason. Especially if you want to laugh and go back to episode 1 and see me stumble my way through that. Because I had no reference on that first episode. It was a nightmare. I just didn't think about it. I'm like, oh, I should probably... I had one monitor. I had no way to like... I had to use my phone to see what was going on. Because I only had one. My tablet was not with a screen built into it, so it was very non-intuitive. It was a mess. But yeah, it is on my YouTube channel if you want to see. I've got every episode is there. And I'll have this one there too. I save it out and upload it. I should do the ring, right? That's kind of important. That's kind of a very important detail. Oh, see? Alright, I need a new layer. The robots episode is especially good. It is very entertaining. It is very entertaining, I'll give you that. Oh, that's dumb. Let me fix that. But yeah, if you're ever bored and you want to go back and listen to older episodes, they're there for your viewing entertainment or listening entertainment. I think we're just about done with this one. Yep, that's it. Oops. Don't do that. There we go. There's our new new and improved 2022 edition of Frodo Baggins. Everybody say goodbye to Minecraft / Roblox Frodo Baggins. He is gone forever. He is out. Sayonara. Thank you, Ark. Thank you. So I've only done 4, huh? It's not very good. That's a pretty low. It's pretty low. These are the other earlier ones that I redid. Snarky Dog up here on the upper left is from the episode 1. Bring back Minecraft Frodo. That's from episode 1. Gruntilda. Wonder Woman. All right. Next. 37-hour stream it is. Okay, your options are 54, 35, or 11. 54, 35, or 11. $11. 11 is this character from Treasure Planet, right? $99.99. Oh, from Atlantis. You're right. Thank you. She's from Atlantis. I don't really like... I think I could do a lot better. I could do a lot better than this. So I was like, yeah, let's redo this one. From episode 11. Because this is like cartoons. Like, this is my wheelhouse. I do really, I mean, in my humble opinion, I do good cartoon drawings. So I was like, this could be a lot better. Oh, look, I think this is the reference, too. Pretty sure that's... Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, it's a reference. All right. I don't even remember this. Oh, Kita? That's the character's name? Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, hopefully this one won't take as long. It's just when it's like, you know, when it's a whole figure, it takes a little longer, you know? Like Frodo took a bit. Because it's the whole body. Yeah, thank you guys again for being here with me today on this special day. Matt Elder says, congrats on 100 episodes, Kevin. Getting late. A night sleep to find. Yep. No problem, Matt. I know how it is. Thank you for being here. Thanks for helping with everything. Thanks for being present for so many episodes during the duration of the show, too. Very much appreciated. You are appreciated, sir. Have a good night. Done to see. It's like the same. This is why I stopped using it. This is why I stopped using the playlists. It's like, yeah, it's just the same stuff over and over again. Not enough. And this is a live radio. It's like, you should probably have a little bit more variety, I think. I mean, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm just crazy. This hair is kind of difficult to draw here. Let's see. I think I need to move it down. So we've got... Oh, did I remove the layer? So it goes up like this, goes down like that. This comes out and does this kind of action, and then it does this kind of action, and it comes down and goes back down this way. This goes down this way, and we've got one strand like here, one strand there, one strand there. Yeah, it's like kind of difficult. It's kind of a tough one on that. And it's got this very specific kind of like these hair strands. A lot of like square tips at the end, which I can appreciate. I tend to do that with hair too. Okay, that might be sticking out too much. Thank you all again for hanging out with me today for my 100th episode. Again, I hope you've enjoyed our reminiscing redrawing of... Hey, thanks. What is that? A donation? Thank you, Panda. 50 entire dollars. That's a lot of money, Panda. That's a lot of money, Panda. Time for a panda alarm? Thank you very, very much. See, now I have to do it. Now I have to have a panda alarm. Thank you very, very much. That is incredibly kind of you. I really, really appreciate that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Way too kind of you. Next week's theme is pandas. You see my plan. We might have to do that. How many pandas can we draw? I mean, obviously we can draw like a realistic panda. And then there's that. We might just have to do this. We might just have to do this. Genius! You're a genius, panda. Soon, all of Twitch will have panda alarms. I guess there is a lot, huh? Yeah, I think of Kung Fu Panda. That's the one I can think of. Giant Panda. Yes. Alright, I'm going to actually take this down a little bit so I can figure out what I'm doing here. Yeah, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you very much. Wow. Amazing. Just amazing. What am I trying to draw here? I don't even know. Me as a panda? Raccoons are trash pandas. Once I get in your streams, we can add a panda alarm there too. Look at this. Aggressive takeover maneuvers. Good for you. You got it figured out. You've got all this figured out. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It keeps kind of like it's trying to not draw this mouth shape. It kind of keeps defaulting into a more of a disgusted look that I'm trying to go for. I'm not trying to go for like disgusted. It's not really. This is how I stole Arctic Art stream. This is it. This is your strategy. I see it. It's all coming together. All right. I absolutely love Donkey Kong Country music. Absolutely love. Always. It almost never even matters which game. So this is not quite the exact same reference. At first glance, I thought it was, but it's not quite. It's close. It is close. This is the movie where they have, like, the guy that's in charge of explosives, right? And then there's, like, the mechanic. It's been so long. Accurate. Accurate. Yes. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. It's a good one though, isn't it? Isn't it a beloved tale? Or is that incorrect? Her hair is like crazy light blue. For a Donkey Kong Country cover, yeah, all those are great. I'm subscribed to his channel. A lot of his music is excellent, absolutely excellent. I'm kind of glad. Like, I've been subscribed to him for years, and I was kind of glad when he changed his username. I was like, I felt so dumb being like, oh, you should check out this YouTuber called Poop Poop Fart. He's so great. It's like, yeah. But username aside, excellent musician, excellent videos, excellent music. Nope. I guess I should just go with white at this point. Or maybe nothing, to be honest. They don't really use anything. They're not really shaded either, to be honest. Like, almost no shading. Any advice for putting together stuff for cons? My art take is so long. Ark, I don't know how many times I gotta tell you the same thing. A lot of the stuff you have is great, man. You need to stop thinking it's not great. You got a lot of excellent stuff that you could easily take right now and slap it on some prints. So that doesn't require you to make anything new. But yeah, a lot of the stuff that I see in the little like carousel, the slideshow on your streams, are excellent. Like, yeah, all those could absolutely be prints right now. I don't know if the sizing is right. You might have to like adjust. But it's like perfect. I'd slap those things on prints, man. Or even stickers if you wanted. Pandas. Panda girls. Yeah, it's kind of... So, it's interesting, Art, because I would say, yeah, in general, yes, you are correct. People are going to go more towards the IPs and fan art than original stuff. But you've already got this stuff made. And so when you're trying to find stuff to print, I wouldn't discredit what you've already made. Give it a shot. It doesn't mean you need to print 1,000. But if you can make some IP stuff, go for it. But I think... Okay, so here's the one thing, is options are great at shows. Options. People want options. That's why people stop at the tables that have the 500 prints, you know, or the 1,000 stickers. It's because they want the options. And so as you're trying to figure this out and make new stuff, and you've already got stuff made, IP or not, add it to the assortment. You already got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's already there. You already have it. And it doesn't mean that, yeah, I think I'm done with that. So the old one will go away. It doesn't mean that the original stuff doesn't sell. I don't think in general it sells as well as fan art stuff. But there are certainly people that I've seen at shows that do nothing but original work. And obviously they do well enough to go to shows, because they wouldn't be doing it if they didn't. But I think what's extremely important is to have as many options as possible, and as you're building up those options and you already have good quality work done and ready to go, I would say bring it. And then, yeah, make a couple new IP related stuff to add to the assortment. All right. I might have been ambitious trying to get all these done. So I'm going to pick the next one. I'm going to pick this object. So this was another one that I hate. I hate this one. This is from episode 35. This is a hockey mask. Is Ark still here? This is a hockey mask. It's awful. It is absolutely terrible. I hate it so much. I hate it. Yeah, do that exactly. Exactly.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! God! Oh, Mary, Mother of Jesus! Jesus of Nazareth!
I know. I'm well aware. It's awful. It is awful. Yeah, just print it for you though. Don't go crazy. That's what I almost always do with all my stuff. Like when I do prints, I don't bring that many. I'll order like the bare minimum order. I'll buy like 20 and see how they do. And then I'm not even going to bother doing any more reorders until I see how it performs. So I was trying to draw this.
Well, art is not all fun and games.
Exactly.
It's a lot
Of hard work. This helmet made me so angry. I remember being angry trying to draw this stupid helmet because the shaping of it I thought was so weird and I couldn't figure it out. So we're going to try this again. This is from episode 35. This episode was about objects. And yeah, I was struggling. I was like, I don't know if any of you guys were here for that episode. Maybe Steve, maybe. But, because this is a while ago at this point. I was struggling and I was angry. I was so mad. It also made me realize how I was so some goalie master crazy. It also made me realize that I didn't truly understand what a hockey mask even looked like. Which sounds kind of stupid. But it's like, oh, I'll draw a hockey. And then I was like looking at the reference. I'm like, what is this? Like all the different planes and stuff just hurt my brain. Which is kind of doing again right now. It's got like this little thing hangs down. And then this comes back here. It's like a helmet with a beard. Yeah, hockey masks are weird. They are weird. It's like difficult to draw. This is already looking better than the last one. But it's like, I can't begin to tell you guys how mad I was during that stream trying to draw this mask. I was so mad. Yeah, I don't think anybody who's here was here back then for this episode. I went out to a fight once and a hockey game broke out. Yeah, nice. A fight? That's what you expect though. I feel like if it doesn't, then did you even go to a hockey game? Of course, our resident hockey expert, Arctic Arts, is being quiet right now. He doesn't want to make any... He doesn't want to expose himself. And you wouldn't want us exposing ourselves. So we got another strap up here. Okay. Accurate. We have an admission. Okay. Yeah, it's like all the little different planes on these. It hurts my brain trying to like... Ark, have you ever drawn a hockey mask? I know you're all about it. I know you're all about hockey. You can't even lie. Have you ever tried to draw a mask? It's actually... It's stupid hard. Alright, I'm gonna do another layer. No, actually, not yet, not yet. So this inside, the inside part. This is one of those things that I would never have said, like, oh, you know what's something really difficult to draw? A hockey mask. I would have never said that. And here we are. 100 episodes in. Trying to draw this hockey mask. There's just some very odd, like, planes on it. Dun-dum, dun-dum. Alright, I'm gonna do silver. Dun-dun, dun-dun. So right here in the middle. Okay, that's that middle bar. And then there's a semicircle like this. See, this is, it gets so complicated. Hey, who turned out the lights? I don't know. Who turned out the lights? This is kind of crooked. Well, so actually this should be like up here. And then this should be going like this. I'm telling you, Ark, draw one of these. I'm telling you. It is oddly extremely difficult. There's so much going on that, like, my brain struggles. A lot. Okay. This goes up like that, and that goes like that, and then there's a smaller one like this. Tempting. Just for the challenge. Just to see if I'm, like, totally full of this. If I'm, like, just totally off the reservation. Or if there is something to how difficult this is to draw. I feel like I'm not that crazy. I feel like there's some weird stuff going on with this. It can't just be me. In the end, it just can't be me. That's what I'm trying to get at. It can't just be me. I know some sweet mask. The next demon girl wears a hockey mask. I mean, that's kind of on brand for you, right? That's it. You should make it happen. You guys would not believe how angry I was when I had to draw this mask on the actual episode that I did it. I was so mad. I was so mad because I was struggling so much. I was like, this should not be difficult. This should not be a difficult request. I remember the person who requested, I'm pretty sure it was Golden Light Pictures was the username, and he kept apologizing. He's like, I'm so sorry, this is so hard. I'm like, it's not hard. It's not hard. Don't you apologize. I can do it. He's like, would you like me to recommend, would you like me to suggest something else? No. Don't you dare. Brig wants me to cosplay as Casey Jones. Nice. There you go. You could do it. You could do it. You have the hair for it too, right? Doesn't Casey Jones have kind of longish hair? Or am I remembering wrong? We're gonna have to make a decision here soon on whether or not I end or we keep going. Because we have enough left that it would actually probably go on for a long time. And I don't know if I'm necessarily ready for that. Oh, you got hit with the links. You got restricted. Sorry. I keep meaning to like switch you to a VIP so that you can put links, and then I keep forgetting. Because that's about all I got to say. It's because I need to remember to do that. I do feel a lot better about this version of the mask than the last one. Alright, let's do... Yeah. It's definitely better. It still hurts my brain a lot. I will not lie. It does hurt my brain to try to... this mask. I can't see if there's anything on the side. I'm assuming there is. I mean, there has to be, right? Like some kind of design on the side. Yeah, what's on the side of it? Oh. Interesting. Okay. So we got this stuff going on. And then there's like a tiny line that goes around it. There's actually a bear. Oh. Oops. Uh-oh. Eyebrow Express. Eyebrow Express, what have you done? Oops. Oops, Eyebrow Express. Oops. Eyebrow Express, you've given me an art challenge. You have to give me a prompt. You want me to draw oop? Draw Luigi, you absolute Chad. Okay. Thank you for the, you can't take it back. Nope. Can't take it. It's just oops. Alright, we're drawing Luigi in 60 seconds. This is gonna be something. This is gonna be something, alright? Don't worry, we got this. Alright. Thank you for the challenge. I do appreciate it. Alright. So, Eyebrow Express has... I need to move this out of the way. Hold on. Stand by, stand by. Hold on. Let me just do one thing before I merge these layers. Because this will make it a lot more difficult for me if I don't do this real quick. Okay. Now. You absolute Chad. The music is paused for dramatic effect. I can't believe we've gotten 3. We literally got 1 per hour, which is the max of this, which is kind of great. A lot of times I don't get any of them in an episode. I understand it costs a lot of exposure. Okay, 60 seconds to draw Luigi. All right. So, Steve, you're here, Steve. Steve, would you please set the counter as a mod? Exclamation point 6060 for me to do this. Whenever you're ready. I'm ready when you're ready. Cannot let down eyebrows. Can't do it. Can't.
Wow. You did these freehand?
Yep.
I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. I kind of cheated by just doing the head. It's not terrible. 60 seconds is very difficult. Look. 10 out of 10. Look. 10 out of 10. You're just being kind. Thank you. Thank you for the challenge. Eyebrows. All about the eyebrows. I hope it's to your liking. It's perfect. I love it. Good. I'm glad you guys are happy. It's not easy. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. All right, I'm going to get back to this helmet, which I'm almost done with. I was not expecting that. Kudos to you. I was not expecting another challenge to drop. I was not expecting that. You're just like waiting. Like, oh no. Oh no, we're not letting this go. So we got a bear. There's a bear on the side. Again, it's all a perspective thing. Just zoom out, way back. I know, right? Just way back. It'll be perfect. It's identical. It's identical. You could never notice the difference. See, that's why I like you guys. You guys believe in me. You guys believe in me. the evil face. Okay, there it is. Oh, we have to do our registered trademark symbol, of course. For legal reasons. This is our new and improved 2022 edition of this Boston Bruins hockey mask. I am nowhere near as absolutely enraged as I was drawing the last one. It still hurt my brain. Goodbye, old hockey mask. See you later, episode 35. You are gone. So there's absolutely no way I'm going to do these last. I pulled 10. I mean, you know, I didn't know how many we would be able to go through. But we're already like 10 minutes over. I'm probably going to call it. I'm sorry. The important thing is this the Solar Bears? The music? I don't know. The music is Radio Cutman, is the music. Because I used them for my first like 20 episodes of live streaming. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it for today. Mostly because I have to still pack and get ready for a show tomorrow. Unfortunately. No, fortunately. I like shows. I like making money. But for the stream's sake. But I'm really happy that I redid Snarky Dog. That was really important for me to do. And I'm happy that I redid Wonder Woman. Because that was just... I was like, I have to redraw Wonder Woman. That's just awful. The old drawing was terrible. Terrible. Ripperoni. Yep. Ripperoni indeed. So, I'm just moving stuff around here real quick.
Hold it right there,
Yes.
Doodle.
Any last words? Exactly. So let me give you guys a little tour of what we drew today during this special highlight episode 100. Yeah, get your prep and sleeps in for the gig tomorrow. Yeah, these look incredible. Thank you. The Solar Bears used to be a farm teach for the Leafs. Or farm team. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking hockey? Okay, so I had three 60-second drawing challenges, which is wild. Because you can only do one an hour. It's set on a cooldown where I only allow one per hour. So in a 3-hour stream, the max is 3. So congratulations, everybody. We have the Akira bike. Perfect. Exact replica. This is the Weremare in the upcoming book Grasslands, which I've never drawn before. So I was like, this is awful. How do I do this? And Luigi. The Luigi's not bad. It's not bad. Here, I will show you guys live on stream the 60-second challenges. I've been saving them in a separate canvas. Here they are. Let's add these over there real quick. Yeah, of course. No. Okay. Hold on. Sigh. All right, come on, Luigi. There we go. These are all the 60 seconds. These are the 60-second challenges. Hey, just a heads up, our room smells like old people. Oh, nice. Nice. Go get some scented candles. Luigi is number 1, yeah. Yep. Way to stink up the room before he gets there. Mothballs, wonderful. So yeah, these are all the, so far to date, these are all the 60-second challenges. This one is the best. This one is like literally exactly what it looks like in real life. So Totoro's pretty good too. This Keanu Reeves is rough. That's Keanu Reeves. Don't worry about it. The Jack Skellington's okay too. 60 seconds is not a lot of time. 60 seconds is incredibly complicated. Look, Ark, you're a Shin Megami Tensei fan. I got this. Canadian Papa Bear wanted me to draw this character from Shin Megami Tensei. It's like a zebra with peacock feathers. 60 seconds. 60 seconds to do this. There was never any hope for me. There was never any hope. I was never going to be able to do that. All right. I'll save this real quick. Close this out. So, oh, and now we can get rid of these. I keep the 60-second ones in their own special place. There we go. Half of that sheet is my fault. It's true. Xenoblade music. This playlist just got better. Nice. Ubungus. Yes. So, I want to remind you guys again. Here, this is episode 1. 3.5 years ago. Episode 1. Look, Snarky Dog's right there. Snarky Dog's right there. 2022 Snarky Dog. Yeah, thank you, Brian. These were all redos. Everything here was redos of older episodes that I thought were not good. So we've got, yes, Snarky Dog, which I didn't necessarily think Snarky Dog wasn't good, but I did want to redo it. Snarky Dog, we got Gruntilda. Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman was a big one that I was like, I have to fix this. It's awful. It's awful. A Boston Bruins hockey mask, because the old one enraged me. I hated it. And Kita from Atlantis. And Frodo Baggins from the Lord of the Rings. So this is what we did today. We got 6 and 3 60-second challenges, but also an incredible amount of generosity. Thank you guys so much for all of the subs. There were so many subs. Level 3 hype train, which was awesome. Donations to the computer fund. Again, if there's anybody here at the very end, exclamation point, upgrade or donate, either will take you there. I am fundraising for a new computer because my computer's it's getting there. It's getting as evidence of the steaming computer image I drew in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. But thank you to Panda for the incredibly generous $50 tip. That was so awesome. We're going to have to do something to celebrate Panda's generosity. I'll think on it. Don't let me forget, Panda. Do not let me forget. And then also Steve for the $10 tip. I appreciate that. For the compute orb. And I think there's one more, right? I believe there's one more. So sorry, I'm looking through the alerts. Pretty sure there was one more. And lots of bits. Oh my goodness, so many bits. AZ for the $10 tip. Thank you. Let's get the computer. Appreciate it. Lots of bits this evening. More bits than I've ever had thrown at me, ever. Lots of gifted subs. You guys are incredibly awesome. And I think that's everybody. I don't think I missed any other donations. Don't forget about the giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway. I am giving away 50 Doodle stickers. So 5 people are getting a pack of 10 each. And it doesn't cost you anything to enter. Absolutely free to enter. If you do a couple different things like share it on Facebook or if you share it on Twitter, you'll actually get more quote-unquote points and you increase your chances of winning. So it like puts your name in multiple times into the drawing when I do the random pull. And that'll be in a week. In 1 week from now, I will do the pull for the 5 winners. So thank you guys again. It's been awesome. I've got a couple things I need to finish up with this, and then get some sleep, and I'm going to head out in the morning to Rhode Island so I can go stay in the awesome room that smells like old people. Thank you guys so much for everything. Let's see who's is anybody streaming? Let's raid another artist as we do. Thank you guys so much for supporting me doing 100 episodes of this. 100 episodes, absolutely incredible. I appreciate all of you so much. I think I also had the most viewers on Twitch before today. I think. All right, let's go look in the art. What's going on in the old art category? Give me just one moment.
Wow, here's what I was looking for.
Gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
I thought you needed art supplies.
These are art supplies.
These are art supplies. Yes, I will see you in the morning, good sir. This person is drawing Among Us. Should we go see Among Us? Pixel art Among Us? Let me see. Let me look. Collaborative pixel art. Oh, I don't think I can. They're not doing any microphone or anything. It's funny though. Let's see. Drawing on a Friday. What is this person doing? This looks pretty cool. Fire Fledge. Drawing some characters here. Arsenic, huh? That's good enough for me. Apparently that's the name of the character. Let's go say hi to... Thanks for watching. Huge shout out to all the amazing folks who support my work over on Patreon. Patrons have access to a ton of exclusive content, such as high-resolution files of all the artwork I drew during this episode. They even have opportunities to directly impact projects I'm working on with their input and get real gifts in the mail every single month. Check out patreon.com/MrHinkleDraws to join me along my art journey. Be well, and I'll catch you next time.